Good morning, Facebook. Marvelous Monday to you, or should I say Money Making Monday. Just want to do a very brief Facebook Live this morning. It feels so good not to be afraid to answer the telephone when I see an unknown number. So many of us don't like answering unknown numbers because we're afraid it's a bill collector or a debt collector. When you're financially free, those are stressors that you don't have to worry about. But I wanted to share this with you. When it comes to debt collectors, and yes, I'm sure they call you on the telephone. When they call you on the telephone, please share with them that I do not conduct business over the phone. That's what you say. I do not conduct business over the phone. If you have any business with me, then please send it in writing. And they're going to ask you what your name is. Well, if you have, or if I have an account with you, or you have business with me, you should already have that information. I'm not disclosing my name. I'm not disclosing any identifying information. Whatever business you have with me, send it in writing. When they send it in writing, you have 30 days to respond. I want you to make them validate the debt. Put together a validation letter. If you need me to help you with that, I'm more than happy to do so. Just inbox me. But make them validate the debt. That validation letter is going to put them in a position where they have to show proof, evidence that you have a contractual obligation to pay them. You never agreed to pay them. You agreed to pay the original creditor. The original creditor sold your debt to a third-party debt collector for pennies on the dollar. And the original creditor more than likely wrote it off. It's called a charge off. So the original creditor charged the debt off and they got a tax credit. So that's a wash. But then the debt collector bought your debt for pennies on the dollar, and now they're coming after you for the debt. Some debt collectors, when you send them a validation letter, they will respond and they will show you the original account that you had with the debt collector. That's not what I'm asking for. I'm not asking you to send me anything from the original creditor. I'm asking you to prove and substantiate that I have an obligation to pay you as a third-party debt collector. They can't show that. So if they can't show that, then guess what? You don't owe them the debt. And you put in your debt validation letter that if they report it to the 3 credit bureaus, that you will pursue them judicially. And then you contact the credit bureaus if it's on your credit report, or if they put it on your credit report, report it to the fraud department and let them know I have no contract with this agency. It's time to understand who you are as a consumer and how to operate within commerce so that you can live a life free of stressors. Now, I'm not telling anybody not to pay their debts, but if you're in a situation where a debt collector is coming after you, understand that you do not owe a debt collector. I pray that in the future, if you owe original creditors, that you would pay those creditors and be a faithful steward. However, I don't want anybody to be paying a debt collector when the original creditor already received a tax credit and charged it off. I hope that helps. Just want to share it with your family. I want to see you and your families blessed. I want to see you win. And this is Money Making Monday, so why not talk about money? All right, have a great day, family. Peace and blessings.